Alright guys, so I spent a little bit more time just working on the details on the head here, just using the clay buildup brush and the standard brush and the damn standard brush. And here's where we're at right now. It's starting to look pretty cool. Um, I did go through a couple different renditions of this head. So this might look a little bit different than it did in the last video, but I decided I like this one the best. So the next thing, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of playing with the snake hook brush actually at this point. So I thought I'd stop my progress and make another video. So let's just go ahead and do that right now. So let's hit B to bring up the brushes and then S to narrow down just to S brushes, and here's snake hook right here. And again, I always kind of like to reference this little brush tab over here. It kind of shows you what the brush does, and you can see it like brings out these crazy hooks wherever you pull. So, I could leave the brush real big just to show you real quick, but it can be really cool for like spikes, and it's gonna work perfect for this guy because he's a crab, and that's just really like there's gonna be a lot of areas on the shell that are gonna have snake hook like things. So I kind of wanted to do a little bit down here on the eyes, or not on the eyes, but the let's see, the shell casing around the eyes. Kind of wanted to move this around a little bit. I'll move this one down a little. So really good for like little bumps and stuff. So right now I'm kind of doing some smaller ones. And of course the size of the brush will determine how much you're pulling out. And let's see what happens if we hit Alt. Does it? So it doesn't really, no, it doesn't really go backwards. I was wondering if it would go backwards into the mesh if you hit Alt, but it doesn't look like it does that. So let's just pull out a couple more here. I'm going to make this brush a little bit bigger. Just got to play with the size so you get what you want. So I actually think I may have gone a step too far there. I don't really like them coming back, these things coming back into here. I think I just kind of like it right up here. That looks pretty cool. Maybe one more over here. Grabbing the wrong part of the mesh there. That looks kind of neat. So, the other spot that I wanted to use this was along here. I actually just coming to the top here and pulling these out. And I'm gonna, as I go back, I'm gonna shrink the draw size a little bit. And I'm just using the brackets to do it so I don't have to go up to the top. Zoom in a little more. And let's take a look at that. That's looking pretty cool. Yeah, I think I like the way that's looking. And I'm going to go do the same thing along here. I'm going to solo this. And again, I think that's looking pretty neat. I'm not sure if I like those last two that I just did. And again, you can always smooth these out if you decide you don't like them. In fact, I mean, you could even come in here, make your brush draw size bigger, and hit shift to smooth, and just push this back down into kind of what it was before if you decided that, you know, you didn't like what you got going on. In fact, you probably should do a little bit of smoothing over these. And again, we're going to add more detail along these, you know, as we go up in polygons, as we do another subdivide. We'll keep adding some more and more detail there. I think right here could be another cool line like that. So I'm going to do real quick. I'm just going to switch over to my damn standard brush again, and like right here, I'm on sub right now. I want to be on add. Just wanted to kind of sculpt another line similar to that other one. I thought that looked pretty cool. Let me see here. Not loving the way that's looking. Yeah, maybe just like that. Coming right off there. This actually could look pretty cool if we had that line traveling up kind of into the mouth area here. And so I'm not really sure I'm liking what I've done here, so I'm going to go back. I think I actually put this on. Yeah, damn standard is normally on subtract, and I moved it to add. Not sure why I did that, so I'm just going to step back and kind of do this again. Yeah, I already think that's kind of looking a little bit better. So then when you do the Alt, then you're hardening the line that you just made along the edge. And that's bringing the positive out on it. So I think now that we've sculpted that line, I might want to do another cool line coming from like in here or something like that maybe. Not 100% sure yet. I'll just kind of roughly sketch that in. But before I stop this video, we'll just switch back over to the snake hook brush. So that's BSH is the hotkey, and let's just kind of do the same thing that we did on the top two spiky areas and just go along the edge here, pull these out. Kind of grabbing from the wrong area. Let's see here. There you go, that's a little bit better. And I think that's fine because we're not really going to see that far. Getting a little messed up here. Okay, so there we go. Back to the front view. So, yep, so that's basically what I wanted to show you for that video. And I'm going to stop this now. So you can see we're starting to really get some neat details in here. I think the next thing that I'm going to show you is working a little bit with the stroke here and changing the lazy mouse with the regular brush, and we're going to start to add some of those like dotted areas that you see around the edge of crab shells. So I'm just going to stop this here for the sake of time on this video, and I'll see you in the next one.